you gonna have some fucked up shit. If you promise to be serious and ask some real legit serious questions that you know motherfuckers, no, scratch that. Just some legit questions, legit. You promise? Put it on CJ and Colin. See what I'm saying?
I'm cool, bro. I'm chilling tonight. I ain't,
For real? Alright, then.
So how much your diamonds cost?
Black embassy business, yo. Black embassy business.
Something else.
Black embassy business.
Vibes on the beat, baby.
Not a lie.
Black embassy business. Black embassy business.
Yeah? Ain't no plan going on.
Black embassy business. Black embassy business.
Big DropTop Phoon.
Black embassy.
The hose is icy. Alright, I'll quit. Go ahead.
Alright, off real. See, first thing first, how long the song has been out so far?
A little over a week. Yup. Week and a half.
Yeah.
Week and a half.
How y'all feeling about the numbers?
They haven't came, well, as far as the streams, we haven't got that report back yet, as far as with United Mouses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't seen how many streams we got just yet. I think it'll take a few weeks, but I've been seeing some people put on their snap. A lot of people been putting on their story, showing some love, you know, so that shit been dope, for real. I've been getting a lot of good feedback.
Even when I'm at work, like my regular job, people come in and say they like the music and they seen the video and stuff like that.
And how has it changed anything around work since you dropped a big production? Or?
Not really, because I always been like the shit. So, like, but now, like.
You probably experiencing the same thing since we dropped, ever since we dropped any records. She get the same, you know, they come in there and they fuck with her. They tell her what it is with the music.
They fuck with both of us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Get that same love.
Yeah, I'll say that, I'd say one weird thing that happened today, on Snap, somebody with the girl, she had like the shit on her story, right? The song or whatever. So I'm like, that's dope. But I didn't actually get a chance to even slide up to tell her like, oh yeah, you fucking with it, appreciate it, woo woo. But she had it, I seen it on her story. So I'm like, okay, damn, that's dope, that's a bit. And like, she sent me a random video of her titties.
Why ain't send it to me? I ain't been getting nothing like that, but
I'm just like, I'm involved right now.
He been living like a celebrity since he dropped. He came and shoot a big major production. Then he need a country the next day. 2 days after he dropped. Like, this nigga really dropped a whole movie. Then went to Puerto Rico.
Yep.
It's the diamonds, bro.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you. No, man, what that was about. All right, so like, my girl, she wanted to celebrate my birthday, and she wanted to take a trip, but I didn't want to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, like, even before we all planned the video and stuff. This was like, I think it's like August or some shit. She was talking about doing something. I was like, nah. I was like, I just want to ride in my old school and fuck with my people. That's all I want to do with my birthday. All I want to do is ride in my old school. You can ask, and she know I like to ride. He know it. Y'all know it. I like to ride my old school. So that's what I had planned. But then, talking to Kyle and talking to MeMe more, I was like, fuck, we shoot this damn video. And he was talking to Mike, so I was like, fuck it, let's run it. So then I'm like, fuck it, we might as well celebrate. That's why we got the section at the club and all that. So I told her, I was like, babe, we'll go somewhere after my birthday, but it won't be for my birthday. It'll just be just to get the fuck on. So then, like, it was like the night of my birthday, my birthday weekend or whatever, when we did the first shoot and shit. Well, that next morning, I was talking to my girl, so I'm like, where we going? She was like, I don't know. I was like, where you gonna go? I was like, she's like, I don't know. I was like, shit, let's go to Puerto Rico. She's like, all right, let's go. So fuck it. So we went.
Packed your bag and gone.
So I told her, so you know, and then she, you know, things have been, you know.
So y'all just up and went to Puerto Rico.
That's the diamond talking, bro.
That's the
No, I mean, shit.
that's
I
real
mean,
boss.
well, what it was, she, you know, I had promised her a trip anyway, and you know what I'm saying. Then, like I said, she had a little, things a little right between us. She had a layout too, so I told her pack her shit. We'll go on the islands. So,
That's what you're supposed to do.
so that's what we did.
That's
So
dope.
I actually put that shit in a song. I wrote some music while I was out there in Puerto Rico. Too.
That's what
You
you're
know,
supposed to enjoy the vibes.
Hell yeah, the record is called 227 in Puerto Rico.
That's gonna be hard.
And I would tell you why, but I can't really say why I named the record that because it's in the song. You gotta listen because I'm gonna do something whenever I drop that record. Anybody who can guess why I named it that, I'll pay $100.
What is the name was?
The name of the record is 227 in Puerto Rico.
What the gas prices was?
I'll tell you that 92 cents. That ain't why.
They got area code.
I know, right? We finna figure this out.
But
I finna get on Wikipedia.
But you got to listen to it. But no, we went out, you know, there. We had a good time and did some experiences, some shit that I don't do. Like, I can't swim. I cannot fucking swim. Like, I'm from Pleasant Circle Housing Authority Projects. I cannot fucking swim. Like, I can't. Kyle, don't I sink to the bottom naturally? You tested this theory.
Can you float?
You ain't got no fat, bro.
Bro, I can't swim. It's over by sinking fast. Like, bro, Kyle's my witness. We was in his mama pool, and the pool is 5 feet deep. So it's like right here. So I'm not scared of the water that I can stand up in. So I held my breath. I laid on my stomach, and I sunk right to the bottom, and my stomach was on the bottom of the pool. And that's how we knew, like, swimming ain't for me. So, like, but I went out there and went snorkeling, though, in the ocean. That shit was fucking scary as fuck.
Tell me about it.
I had a life jacket on, though.
You had a life jacket on?
Hell yeah.
I was snorkeling in Key West, Florida.
I went snorkeling out there. That shit was crazy. I had the flippers on and shit, and I had that little setup.
You had it on tight?
Hell yeah, I had that bitch on tight. I couldn't breathe in that.
See, I ain't had my mask and my snorkel on tight enough, so when I hit the water, it all came off.
Oh hell!
Like,
Now, see, I had got my shit together, and then the instructor came and got my shit more together. Then I went back behind him and tightened it up some more.
I don't even think we had an instructor. I think
See,
we
I
had a
couldn't-
boat driver. That was about it.
Oh hell no! See, I couldn't even play like that. But like shit, we walked in the water at first. We come off the lagoon, and we was in the flipper, so we had to walk backwards.
Yeah.
So we're walking backwards, and I'm cool. Water getting higher and higher, but they told us it's gonna be a drop off and shit. I kept feeling myself on that drop off, and I kept feeling like I was gonna go under. But I knew. I mean, I ain't gonna say I knew I wouldn't, but I didn't know I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just laid on my stomach and just kicked my feet and did what I seen people do on TV, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started moving. So like, and I was out there, and my girl, she can swim. She swim like a fish.
Yeah.
So, at first it was cool. I had my head underwater. I could see the sea life. Super dope, cool ass shit. I'm having a good time. We taking pictures. I'm throwing photos in that bitch. We good, but like, tide started getting high, and the water was getting higher and higher, and then like the waves was like coming up here. But I was still trying to hold my composure because by this point we swim way out in the middle. We far out that motherfucker. So I'm looking like land way over there. So I'm like, I want to panic so bad, but I can't, because I know if I panic, I'ma die. You know what I'm saying? And like, can't nobody really save me because my girl could probably try to, but how can she save me and we this far from land? You feel me? She'll kill herself trying to save me. So like, she kept asking me, you good, you good, you good? I just kept doing this the whole time. I'm lying like a motherfucker because like, I had started panicking like a bitch. Like, I really started panicking because like, water, my phobia. Anybody know I don't play with water? That's my phobia. Let me die anyway. Choose my death any way you want to, except water. I'm petrified of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm lying enough to tell you, like, fuck that shit. I cannot swim, but like, I kept it cool, and then eventually, like, I told my girl, like I was just like, I took a little thing out of my mouth. I'm just like, you know, hold my head above water. And I was looking, my mind was psyching me out because I'm seeing everybody else in their life jackets. The water right here to them, we like 60 to 100 feet of water at their point, but like everybody, they like this with their life jacket, but my shit like this seemed like, so I'm like, hold up, I ain't do something right, cause why my shit, feel me? like while I'm way up here and they, no, hell nah, no, and then my battle was getting so tired. I'm like, I told my girl, I was like, man, I'd have no. She's like, I'm so proud of
full
you.
body workout, man.
I'm like, hell no, fuck that shit. Then the instructor, them, they out there with no like this. They going on the wall, they I'm like, y'all tripping.
If you really learn how to swim, you'll love it, bro. I love swimming.
Nah, I ain't. It's too late for me. I ain't gonna learn. I can't even float. How can I learn how to swim? I can't float.
See, you gotta look different. If you ever start to get into swimming, you'll be a real swimmer because you actually have to swim to stay afloat. So it's a little different.
But then that I can't do that.
Ain't nothing but a little doggy paddle. If a dog can do it, you
Fuck
can.
that shit. Hell no.
And that's hard. They say it's easy, but that's a
You
lot.
been doing that shit? You can do that
I
shit?
tried.
Doggy
It's
paddle.
too much.
It's kind of.
And in water, like, how do they keep
The biggest thing about it is being
flapping your
relaxed.
feet?
It's just being
I
relaxed.
can't do that shit. We went kayaking. That was cool. That
something I
kayaking
ain't
shit was
never did
cool.
before.
We did night kayaking though. It was like nighttime and the boat. The little kayak was see-through. It was glass at the bottom, so you could see, and it had neon lights, so you could see straight to the bottom of the ocean. So we was in the lagoon. So as we, paddling and shit, we looking down and we could see all the wildlife and shit up under. Like we seen a manatee and shit, all type of shit.
This might be a dumbass question, but the sharks out there in Puerto Rico.
Hell yeah, sharks out there, but they
You wasn't
wasn't.
scared of that shit?
The hell y'all was, but where we was at towards the lagoon, supposedly they don't come right round there, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I said supposedly.
See,
But
my
shit,
thing, I wouldn't be scared of barracuda, especially.
what they said something about sea urchins. Now I don't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Oh, you don't want to step on them.
See, that's what they kept saying. They like when we was going right before the drop off, they was like, okay, y'all, don't. In the shallow part before we get deep out there, don't be, stepping to, you don't want to step on sea urchin.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know what the fuck that was, so that's why I instantly laid on my stomach. Like, I'm just gonna float the whole time. 'Cause I got the life vest on, and once I see I can float, it's over with. You feel
So
me?
what is a sea urchin?
Yeah,
What the fuck is a sea urchin?
See, it's basically a spiky living rock, technically.
It's alive.
Yeah. It's kind of like a
What it do
oyster.
if you step on it? What it do to
It's
you?
poison. The spikes are poisonous.
Oh, it kill you.
It can, but it's gonna hurt like hell before.
Is that why they said? Because them folks was like, you don't want to step on sea urchin because we have to get the avalanche out here.
Yeah, they gotta get it out your foot, and it's extremely painful.
You didn't have it.
Yeah, no, I got something about jellyfish before.
Oh.
That shit hurt.
I mean, jellyfish ain't that bad.
And let's say that shit hurt.
See,
I don't want to see
play.
an urchin. That's worse.
I don't mess with water and what's in it. I don't mess with them folks.
I like to swim, but I prefer a pool because
Yeah, I don't mess with them
Ain't no
folks.
nothing.
exactly.
I stay out the way.
I know it ain't living in this pool, but the water got some.
I mean, I was out there. I did that shit. That was the shit. Like, and I ain't gonna lie too, cause even when I was snorkeling, like I said, my body wanted to panic like a motherfucker, but I knew I couldn't. But at one point, I was like, it might be it.
Yeah.
It might be it, like for real, cause I could cause I knew if I panicked, I could either have a heart attack out that bitch, cause like anything, you know what I'm saying?
Drown.
This boat was
Just
stinky.
whatever.
And they say that's like the number one thing when you in water. Don't panic.
Exactly. That's what I always knew. So like the best thing I just kept there. I kept my little thing in. I just taking deep breaths and shit, man.
And if
'cause
you
I'm-
can't swim, my mom always told me if something happened, just float.
Yeah.
Just sit there and
But
float.
see, I'm fucked because I can't float, and we tested that theory already. So I'm fucked already. You know what I'm saying? So, but we did
Just
that.
lay back.
We
You
went
gonna
to,
think you going down, but you ain't.
Shit. Kyle, tell him now.
I don't know.
I did. It took a
I'm
minute
going
for
to the
me.
rock. I'm going to the bottom. But shit, we went to another place out there called La Placita. It's a fucking Puerto Rican Bourbon Street. That bitch lit. Reggaeton in the club. They bumping it. You don't know what they saying. DJ drop the beat. Crowd screaming every word. You know what I'm saying? You can hear boom, 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 cut the beat. All that hate also. I'm like, ooh,
He finna use all the samples.
Yes, sir. I'm talking about that shit was lit, and then the drinks is stronger. You know, I was out there drinking mojitos.
Oh, it ain't watered down.
Hell nah, I drunk 2 drinks. I'm fucked, and they you know, I can drink. Shit, I drunk them 2 drinks. I was like, God damn, shit. I kind of took it easy because they ain't stingy with none of that. They ain't stingy with the food either because I found the Puerto Rican Cozy Browns out there. Got to let you know. The Puerto Rican Cozy Browns. I ate Puerto Rican soul food. Them folks, grandmama raised them. They mom and daddy must have been drug addicts. And then they moved in with their grandmama and their grandmama raised them. You can tell them they were the type of folks that cook their food.
I don't condone it.
The folks that cook that food, I'm going to just tell you, the folks that cook that food, they grandmama raised them. I can tell. I'm telling you, it was so much fucking love and care in that goddamn food. Like, shit. Like, man, that shit changed my damn life. I'm for real. I couldn't pronounce none of that shit, but it was good, though. Hell yeah. I made a Puerto Rican hamburger, too. Best hamburger I ever had in my fucking life.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I'm a hamburger fucking connoisseur. Real hamburger connoisseur.
Sadly, I'm trying to get off of them, but
Love them motherfuckers. I will eat a hamburger like I like them bitches. I just love them, but that shit was different, and it was fine, man. We just, you know, it was fast fuck, man. Like for real, like it was an experience.
now, musically, how much of an inspiration you think you had out there? You think it's gonna influence you for a while now?
Yeah, fucking yeah, that shit did because I wrote like 95% of the record out there. CeeLo Bambino made the beat. He didn't, and the crazy thing about it is I had started writing. I had like the riff of the beat already. I had the riff, he had to add the drums. And I was supposed to pull up on him the day before we caught our flight. And the night before we caught our flight, I was supposed to go to the studio and get with him and add the drums to the beat. And then leave there and go catch my flight. Well, he had something come up, so like, he was like, I sent him something, like a few bars that I had already kind of had in my head that how I was gonna start it, and like he ended up sending the record back, but he didn't send the record till like the last night I was in Puerto Rico. But I finished writing it though because I had already been started writing on the plane over there. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying, like as soon as I went through TSA, my mind just got to clicking like for real. When you hear the record, that's the first thing I say is something about TSA. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying, it was. Yeah, that shit was inspirational for real. I met some dope ass folks out there, some cool ass people for real. I love Puerto Rico.
Speaking of dope, was it any good? No man.
You got marijuana out there?
Hell yeah, them folks was smoking gas out that bitch.
If you just sound like Mexico,
them folks was on the beach.
what they called it out there?
Shit. I don't know how to pronounce that shit, man.
He ain't no smoker.
See, I mean, like when I went to Mexico, the way they, cause we tourists there, so the way they try to sell it to us, they say they got Mexican tobacco.
Well, didn't nobody necessarily try to sell it to me or nothing like that. But like, one of the, I tell you what, we was on the snorkeling trip, and one of the instructors, you know, he was telling us, telling us some places we could go party. He was like La Placita, but we was already here. We already went the first night. The first night we touched down in Puerto Rico, we went out. That's the first thing we did, went out. And he was like, he just said weed, but he could speak English. He had a thick ass accent, but he could speak English fluent enough to, you know what I'm saying, communicate. But he told us like, you know, if you want some weed, you know what I'm saying, you go to Old San Juan, whoop the whoop, you know what I'm saying. And when we went to the club, them folks, they would pat me down. Then he had asked me, he was like, you smoke on the balcony? So I said, okay, because he said I have my black and mild. So I'm like, okay, cool. He said, you have weed? I said, no, I don't smoke no weed. He said, oh, because I mean, I really didn't have no weed though. He was like, well, if you do, you smoke on the balcony.
Remember his name when I go? I need to know him.
I told you that he gonna be outside Club Vibra.
Okay.
It's Vibra. That's how they pronounce it. Club Vibra.
Vibra.
Yeah, there you go there when you go to La Placita, which is Puerto Rican Bourbon Street.
Okay.
Bitch fat. I'm telling you, I got to connect over there on the hotels and shit and all type of shit. I'm missing folks over there, bitch. For real, we going back over there as a whole anyway, so shit.
Yeah, we gotta make a couple movies.
We need to just do it when we go. Like
Yeah.
And it be your girl birthday too.
Yeah. I'll go back.
Me and his girl got the same birthday.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I'll
January
go back.
15th, Martin Luther King. His birthday too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll go. I'll go back. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I love that fucking place. And then I'm already kind of hip on it. So, like, I already know we need to go. Probably go out there and shoot a video or some shit. We're gonna do some shit out there.
That would be so nice.
But, I mean, right now, man, shit, me and Swift gonna get back in the studio now. Then we dropped this video and shit. We working on some records now for real.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, they're gonna like it.
Yeah, we got a lot of unreleased music too.
You say what y'all got in the works? You got an album in the works? You got some more singles?
Yeah, do both, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, our album gonna be called Hansel and Gretel.
Okay.
We don't know when we're dropping it yet. I mean, shit. Our next single gonna be which one we drop?
I don't know.
Thought it was everything fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Everything funny.
Yeah.
And now that's like a fun,
That's a fun
type
ass
song. Like it's gonna have people in a good mood.
Song.
Like you wanna
Yeah.
just have a good time.
It's gonna be a fun song.
Alright,
Ron G
yeah.
produced that record. It's gonna be fun. That shit.
Love
I'm trying to get
Ron
y'all the video shot to disrespectfully.
See, well, I'm gonna tell you about disrespectfully. Like, we did that shit. We did that shit just for. I was on like, me and sis was on Clubhouse a lot back then.
Yeah.
Like we was on Clubhouse and shit. So like, that was our first time hearing like the whole respectfully thing.
Yeah.
Like with them folks from New York, like them the only folks I know that say some disrespectful shit and then be like, respectfully though. Like, what the fuck? So like,
They don't mean no harm.
yeah, I mean, my mind, the way my mind worked, you know what I'm saying? I just was, a producer from up there had sent me a record. And it was like a New York drill beat. And I had never rapped on one of them motherfuckers before. Sis didn't really want to fuck with that hoe for real. I just wanted to try this just to see, can I do this shit, honestly? So when I did it, I was like, fuck it. I called the bitch disrespectfully then. So that's how we ran it. Sis did the hook, goddamn, and shit. That's what it was, for real. But like, I just put that shit out just for the fuck of it, for real. Like, I ain't even like think it was,
Yeah.
I fucking just dropping something. We just dropping something for real, just because.
Them be the ones that move though,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it been like real artists and real like music connoisseurs have told me, oh, that shit slap, that shit slide, because like,
Cause it went along with the wave.
Yeah,
The wave was real music, so.
But it wasn't like I wasn't sounding like none of them niggas though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, like I guess it's because it's the first time they heard a nigga like from down here actually on one of them beats for real, and actually like talk Mobile shit and South shit on one of them beats for real, like cause I don't know shit about no subways, I don't know shit about no fucking trains, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know shit about none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? It ain't rats down this bitch, it's roaches, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing about that bullshit, but like, I just talked about the shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause them niggas probably don't know shit about no, under the doghouse and you know what I'm saying, shit like that, they probably know nothing about that shit. Them motherfuckers probably hear that record and just bow their head cause the beat. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I mean, but the niggas that know what I'm talking about, they just gonna be on the words. They ain't probably studying the fucking beat, goddamn, cause they gonna be like, damn, well when the other snare come in, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know how that bit ride and that other snare don't slap, But, I mean, shit. That's just what that song was for real. But we got a lot of unreleased shit that's gonna be, that shit's so fire. Like we got an album done for real, like really for real. But we just, I don't know, like we dropped this shit, and now we finna drop some more shit, and just we'll see how we feel when we put our album out. Like, I mean, we got Nail Shop's Trust by Side EP. To me, that shit like a classic for real, because like you could still slap that shit today. That shit fire.
Yeah.
That shit gonna forever be fire. Like stop playing on my top, like. Forever get niggas.
Yeah, I trying to tell Club.
Yeah, I mean, we was going through real life shit on that song though.
Leave something they can feel.
I mean, hell yeah, like for real. I mean, that shit was a personal ass record for real. I mean, I ain't put no names in it and nothing like that because like me and brother them had end up getting cool and shit. But I just speaking on how I felt, so speaking on how she felt with the shit. That's what we do. We don't really be telling no lies in this shit. This shit be for real. Honestly, like for real, this shit be honest. Like, so shit, that's how that shit go, man.
Speak on
Exactly, like for
it. No,
real.
no, speak on the situation. Start the beat back up. I'm ready for this shit.
No, man.
That boy say he want the smoke.
No, we won't beef with nobody,
Oh,
man.
all
I
right.
wouldn't even beef with
I don't like
nobody.
drama.
We don't like drama, like for real, for real. Yeah, and that's just like when they have certain little shit, like that's just like when they drop the list and shit. When people be always doing them lists and shit, you know what I'm saying? Me and Sue don't never be on them. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that shit. And I know she don't. We don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? We just doing our fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? We already different, so like we different. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say that wholeheartedly. I'm not saying we better than anybody, but I can say we different. We don't sound like none of these motherfuckers. We not doing what none of these other motherfuckers doing. We just different. So like I don't expect to be on no list to where a bunch of other people, you know what I'm saying, or assert this way. Nothing wrong with what they doing, cause I fuck with. I ain't got nothing against nobody that's doing their thing with it. I have no problem with, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, I would have no problem with nobody in the city that's doing their thing. We got a lot of people that's on this level that do fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like niggas like Smooth, OG Smooth, niggas like Pluto and shit, you know what I'm saying? Certain nigga Boom, that's
Hey,
my
Pluto.
dog. Boom was in the video. Pluto was in the video, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with some niggas, we fuck with some niggas that is up there, you know what I'm saying? They fuck with us. But like shit, we just don't give a fuck about that list shit. We just focus on who fuck with us. We don't focus on who don't fuck with us. I mean,
We're gonna be doing something with Pluto soon, right?
yeah, we're gonna be working with Pluto soon, goddamn. We
Yeah.
got some shit in the works, man. We been talking, bro really fuck with what we doing, and we fuck with what he doing. So like shit, we been talking goddamn about the shit for a minute, and I had told her let me get back from Puerto Rico, let me get situated, and so like shit, I just talked to him the other day. So like yeah, we got some shit working with him. We got some shit in the works with Boom. I know I already got down hollered at Drucker once before we got down the shit. She just told me give her the word for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we fuck with it.
I'm a sexy ass.
God damn, man. So you see this interview, like Drucker, you see this interview, hey. What my sister talking
I
about?
just saying.
Yeah, y'all fuck, man. But yeah, Drucker the homie, man, she good people and she talented as fuck.
Beautiful.
Shooting your side.
God damn, man. Shit.
Give the people some insight on your names.
You go first, Mimi.
What?
Insight on your name.
Oh, Butterfly MeMe.
The biggest butterfly. The biggest
Yeah,
one.
big butterfly MeMe.
To you, ho.
Y'all see how like everybody do the little butterfly caption and stuff? I started that. But a lot of people be thinking it's from some spiritual type shit. And I know I look like some type of spiritual type girl, but I ain't all that. I'm a nigga. That's why I can't keep no man. And a butterfly, my symbol for it was, if you know me, you know my Instagram, you know my pictures and shit. And I got a butterfly. If you know what that is, you know what I'm talking about. I got a real butterfly, and it spreads, and it's beautiful. And I used to always I'd be just like, butterfly. And so me and him, it's like, his name, gotta get the name. I'm like, first of all, Mimi's definitely staying in there
That's what she
because
said.
I did.
That's her name. That's
like, my real name is Sierra. But
Mimi.
I'm Mimi, and
That's her nickname.
don't call me nothing else.
Right.
And I mean that. And I'm like, put the butterfly in front of it. Well, at first I said Mimi Butterfly.
And then I was like,
Boom was like, no.
Butterfly Mimi.
Butterfly Mimi. And I was,
For real.
you right. So it's gonna be Butterfly Mimi.
Yeah.
And I stuck with it.
And that shit
We stuck with it.
And that shit, and we ran with that shit for real.
I always been a butterfly.
Facts. So that's all true.
Yeah.
My name, like shit. I mean, my nickname always been Phoon. Typhoon for real, the whole name, but like a lot of people just always call me Phoon. Always been Phoon. Phoon, Phoon. And like I got my name from one of our partners, goddamn Phil. I got my name from our partner Phil because like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I bought a drop. You know what I'm saying? I bought a drop. My Camaro, I bought a drop, and like I love that fucking car. You know what I'm saying? That's my first drop top too.
Yeah.
Love that fucking car. And shit, niggas goddamn, they was saying drop head Phoon at one point, but like Phil kept saying drop top Phoon, drop top Phoon. And that shit just stuck. That shit, and it sounded good too, but he was like drop top Phoon, drop top Phoon. And then that's just how that shit went. So I'm like, and then nigga Mike was like, shit, you need to goddamn, you need to go with that shit for real. That shit fire. Kyle had told me to go with that shit too. I was like, that shit is fire. So I just went with drop top Phoon. And then I was in the works of buying another old school too. And then I felt like I had to. Even though I wanted one, I had to live up to the name, goddamn. I bought another drop, goddamn. That's what it is, goddamn. DropTop Phoon. I'm really a DropTop Phoon for real. I'm telling you, watch in the nighttime.
Literally.
The biggest drop top. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't one of them little bit ass Mustangs, one of them little bit ass Camaros, and then it's a real drop. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. The top probably longer than you niggas cars. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. No bullshit. I'm telling you shit. That's the mothership.
So you trying to build your collection on there?
Over time, I think I would. I said I wasn't gonna get no of the old school, man. That bitch, it's like having a bitch. It's like having a bad bitch. Having an old school is like having a bad bitch. It always needs some. That bitch high maintenance. Like it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like it look good, it look pretty, but it stress you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it. I had a 83 C3.
You know,
I'm gonna drop another one soon.
You know what I'm saying?
I love them T-tops.
So that's what I'm saying. Like them motherfuckers are stressful as fuck. And my shit, and the older they are, the more headache they is. My shit is 73. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like that car, like shit. That motherfucking car. I think like damn, the older my mom and dad. My mom and dad old as fuck.
My mama born in 72, so that means your car.
Yeah. They is old. My mom and dad old as fuck, man. My mom and dad old as shit. They old ass people. So shit, that
your car about 50 years old.
My car is literally down to 50. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But it's a 73. So it's that car finna be 50 years old. I said damn, it's almost as old as them. My mom and dad is 48. 48. Cause it's 21, yeah, 48.
Next year it'll be 49.
Yeah, next year it'll be 49. 2023, that bitch will be 50.
So you saying my mama old as shit, cause she was born in 64.
Well, my mom and dad was born before your parents, though.
I gotta count on my fingers. Hold on.
But I mean, I said I wasn't gonna get another one, but
She ain't know.
I'll probably end up getting another one. I probably will. I know I will.
Gotta stay true to your name, man.
Yeah, I'll probably end up getting another drop. And plus, I just love old schools anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
I guess last question. I know everybody gonna want to know. What's up with the teeth, fool? You know everybody love it. You don't stop smiling.
I be smiling my ass off. Hell, I was insecure. Shit, my teeth were fucked up. Shit, so I went and got it fixed.
I know you say you scared of water, so when you smile in the mirror, do you get scared from all that water in your mouth?
Cause a cold front that bitch over my mouth. But no, I went to shout out Sound, man. Sound Diamonds, SD, hardest jeweler in the city. You know what I'm saying? I know Pluto go to her.
Oh, it's a woman.
Yes, yeah.
That makes it even better.
Yeah, I told
You know what's crazy? Nobody talk about who do teeth here for real. Nobody put nobody on here.
I mean,
Everybody want to go to Johnny Dang.
everybody want to run off and go to Dang. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect the Dang. I mean, I met Dang. I fuck with Dang and everything, but and shit. And I was gonna go over there, but like, I mean, I'm fucking with them with my city, and like Sound, she been doing her thing in the city for a long time. Like, and it's so lame, bro. Cause a lot of niggas will go to her and tell people they went to Dang when they really went to her. But they get behind Dang, get their diamonds from the same place. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit count.
The
like,
same plugs for everything.
You feel me? Like it's count. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the difference from going to other? But they want to go to Dang because their name.
Exactly.
But she got the same exact shit. She got like these is VVs. You know what I'm saying? The same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? If anything, to be 100 with you, you gonna spend a little bit less with her. You right here in the city too. When you go out there, you got man. Shit.
Well, like you said, it's a night.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Like shit, this right here, shit would have ran 20. I ain't even paid the whole 20. Played close to it, but I ain't paid the whole 20. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, so. But I just fuck with Sound. Like, Sound been knowing me since I was a little boy. Like, shit, when I was, my uncle was getting Rolex watches from way back in the gap, like in the early 2000s and shit. And I was a little boy, and she would like give me the fake pull-out grills. You know what I'm saying? Like the little fake motherfuckers that you sit on the stove and you get the little mold and the boiling water and you let it boil and shit, and you put in your mouth. Like when I was a little boy, and shit, when she would put my teeth in, she put my shit in, and it was a lady that wanted to look. And she was like, yeah, I knew him a long time since he used to come by the fake ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shit, it's only right. That's family. It's only right I went and iced out with her. So hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. You know what I'm saying? 10 karat, white gold, all BB diamonds, honeycomb setting. You know what I'm saying? No SIs. Put a diamond test on this bitch. That bitch gonna break.
Oh yeah, that boy he got a cutlass in his mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. Shit, more than the cuss, I got another drop in my mouth, honestly. Like, for real, I got a whole another drop top in my mouth.
Yeah, that was my first car, cutlass.
For real. You know, I had one of them motherfuckers. Shit, I love them bitches, hell yeah.
A Cutlass Sierra.
Yeah, you had that Sierra.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
It was horrible. It got me from A to B.
I remember that motherfucker.
They talked about my motherfucking car, but guess what? They needed a ride after school.
Damn sure did.
Guess who was? Come on, bitch, get in the car. Let's go. Shit.
You ain't
So
know
women
what
that
kind
be-
of car you had back in the day. As long as you just had a car.
So women
yeah.
that bit, man.
My truck
Yeah.
ain't had no AC, but everybody want to ride with me.
Hey,
How the
exactly.
hell is it?
She was whipping that bit back in the gap, man, for real, I'm telling you. But like shit, we on the journey right now, man, for real. This shit like, man, we really, you know what I'm saying, we elevating, we got shit going on, like for real. We ain't been doing that shit that long, man. We been doing that shit like barely a year, you know what I'm saying, for real. And we get to it, you know what I'm saying, for real. You know, a lot of, I tell you one question we always get asked for real. Are y'all real brother and sister? Fucking might as well be, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's fam, man. I've been knowing me for years, like for a long motherfucking time.
School days.
You know, so, and it's like, I always looked up to her because she older than I am. So like, you know, we linked up, do this music shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, shit, that's just how it go. MeMe wasn't even rapping for real. She wasn't. MeMe wasn't rapping at all. She wasn't rapping. Like, shit, her first time in the studio was with me. A lot of people don't know that. They listen to these records, they think MeMe been doing this shit.
Yeah.
Man, MeMe ain't been doing this shit. This
I
shit
didn't
just
know
in her.
damn thing.
This shit just in her. She just started learning how to like count balls and shit like that and shit. She could always write music and shit, but she wasn't recording, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's different from writing and actually like record.
I always been a writer and
Right.
like an artist type of person. I drew, like, if you needed that girl in high school to write the stories that you had to write, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
for English.
I was that girl, yeah. I can write a story, like, I was that person. I can write.
Yeah, but she wasn't recording, but like,
He brung that out of me.
I brought it because I felt it, you know what I'm saying? It's like shit, whenever I was finna quit music, the story is, well, I was finna quit music for real. Like, I had really, you know what I'm saying, wasn't doing music for a while. I was chilling, I wasn't doing nothing for real, because I had legal troubles, I had all kind of shit going on. I just was you know, popping out fucking kids left and right. Just fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But like, Mike, you know what I'm saying, and Kyle really wanted me, you know what I'm saying, do this shit. And like, you know, Kyle tell me, you gotta keep doing this shit, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know. So like, I had told both of them, I do this shit this time, I want to do something different. I wanted a male and female duo. I always wanted to do it because every time I seen it, people might not pay attention to it. But when I seen Project Pat and Chad, when I seen goddamn Trick Dad and Trina, you know what I'm talking about? Like, when I seen them folks do that shit, it was fire to me.
Yeah.
It was fire, even from with the Fugees, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time Wyclef Jean and Lauryn Hill link up, like, it was magic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that. And that's
They
all,
on tour too.
we gotta go.
Yes.
So like, every time I seen that male and female shit, it was fire to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So it's like, I'm like, we gotta do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to. So we was looking for female artists and shit. Me and Kyle will tell you that shit was a headache at first. Like, where did Kyle tell you, but
Right, it was a headache.
that shit was a lot of cap ass shit, a lot of bullshit. And we was coming to people, like, I reached out to a few female artists that I thought was talented, and I was just like, man, look, this how it's gonna go. come get down with her. You know, you're gonna be in an artist development situation at first. But look, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Wardrobe, money, whatever, everything straight. You ain't gotta do shit but come record and just work. That's all you gotta do.
I bought a beat one time, but he paid for everything.
So be she in it so deep now. She in it so deep now. She be wanting them. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like whenever me and her sister real tight too, and we was talking about some shit, and I was like, man, I wish MeMe could rap. MeMe can rap, man. Why you bullshit?
My sister, she put
I'm
me
like,
on.
oh, she said I was like, man, hell no. So I hit MeMe up. MeMe was with that shit. Man, I set up the studio session like a few weeks later after she had to wrote some shit. So I sent her what I had going on, and I had already been working on some records. You know what I'm saying? Already, and like I was already had the ideal. You know what I'm saying, of the male-female thing, and I was like, we're gonna put out an EP, all that. And I was working on some records, and in the midst of linking with her, when she wrote her first verse, and it's the very first song on Nail Shops and Trap Spots. That's the first song she ever recorded called Black Embassy Business. She wrote that shit, we got up in there, and then that's whenever in the midst of the shit, we was getting beats from so many producers, and that's when I came up with the Nail Shops and Trap Spots shit, because a producer we fuck with in Montgomery, Beat Champ, Beat Champ Heaven. I done worked with him a lot. We got 2 records from him on Nail Shops and Trap Spots. But he sent me that one beat, and the song was Nail Shops and Trap Spots. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the nail shop, I'm at the trap spot. And like, I'm like, damn, that need to be the goddamn fucking project name right there for real. So shit, we ran with that. And ever since then, goddamn shit, like we been on it, you know what I'm saying, with that shit. And like, throughout the summer, this summer, man, we've been kind of chilling for real, because we dropped Disrespectfully around spring break. Then we kind of had chilled out. We both had a bunch of personal shit going on. Like, we still got lives. Like, she got kids, I got fucking kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got shit going on, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, our fucking creative director, he got kids, he got shit going on, and our fucking manager, Mike, goddamn, that bitch don't stay still. He
might be here, well, yeah.
Mike was in Miami the night before the video shoot, and still came back to the video shoot. Y'all think I be moving, that bitch be moving.
Yeah.
That
Mike
bitch be
wasn't
moving.
just in Miami. This nigga went to Miami.
He went to Miami. Yeah, that's what it was. Now he went to Miami the day before the photo shoot.
Like a day. Who goes to Miami?
We had the photo shoot Saturday. Mike left to go to Miami Friday.
You know, I didn't realize I knew Mike for the longest, but I wound up, you know how you see people everywhere? Mm-hmm. And everywhere I was, he was.
Mike is one of them people that's very.
I said that before I met Mike. I was like, okay, I've seen you.
Yeah.
You see him everywhere. Because he always be the tallest man in the club, first of all.
He be on the scene.
Tall with a baby face. Like, tall child.
Yeah.
And that's what people call him. That's his name on Snapchat, Babyface. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's like a tall ass kid.
Yeah.
Goddamn, you know, but
very mature though.
Mike be on the scene, like, you know, and like I said, shit, me, him, and Kyle was running this thing, and then we brought MeMe in it, and that's what we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Black Embassy Records, bitch, come sign the Black Embassy Records, bitch. We gonna get you together. They
I was just gonna say you gotta plug it, because that's something else that separates you from a lot of people. Y'all got a real label you pushing right now.
Yeah, we got our own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I just had we had an email from
Universal.
Yeah, Universal. Yeah. And shit, and fucking, I had somebody, I didn't get to tell you before the interview started. I had somebody call me earlier, like, so I think I might have a plug, y'all want to sign Atlantic, and Listen to this. We like doing music. We're not against signing, but we're not desperate. Put it that way. Ain't nobody signing the way they fucking lives. We ain't getting no Summer Walker deal over this bitch. Ain't nobody doing none of that. We ain't going out like that.
Ain't nobody finna die my family.
We ain't going out like that. We ain't doing that.
Ain't no Illuminati up there.
But no, we ain't getting 5 cents on every dollar. Like, hell nah, fuck that. We ain't going out like that. And hell, niggas ain't signing their lives away, goddamn. We ain't no fucking slaves. We been in slavery for 400 years, goddamn. I ain't been in slavery for the rest of my life on no fucking music.
You know I don't fuck with
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why me and Mike came up with the idea, and me and Cal said, we all said we'll sign our goddamn selves before we do it that
And
way.
this slavery is authentic. This ain't no, we just woke up and said we want to be Black Embassy.
No, this authentic.
It's paperwork behind this shit.
There's paperwork behind this shit. Built this shit from the ground up, you know what I'm saying? For real. And that's how we doing it. I mean, and that right now it's just us, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with, but we got one artist we fuck with our homegirl Flo, you know what I'm saying? R&B artist. We heavily affiliated with her. You know what I'm saying? But outside of her, like, you know what I'm saying, we ain't really
Beautiful, and she got a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Flo Rivers on Facebook.
Yeah, go fuck with her music. She got a single out right now called One Night. Go fuck with that shit. That shit fire as fuck.
Sexy.
We got a lot of shit in the works with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She sung on the record for us on the EP. She gonna be on our album. She sung some vocals on our album. We put out the album. She gonna be on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Me and her work together closely, like, you know, I write, produce records for her and shit, you know what I'm saying, too, or whatever. And then you R&B artists out there, fuck with me. I do write and produce or whatever. I can't sing worth a fuck, but, you know what I'm saying? Sus, goddamn, she write and shit, too, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what we doing right now, man, for real, like, you know, and fuck with us, for real, that's what we got. We got Nail Shops for Trap Spots out right now. Disrespectfully single is out. We just put In the Nighttime out on Halloween and the video out, you know what I'm saying?
Featuring Senile.
Featuring Senile, the legend, you know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking big dog. He just had a birthday.
Golden Child.
Just had a birthday the other day. I just talked to him for his birthday, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So more like the Senile. But shit.
You know he like Modelo's.
Yeah, he like these bitches and shit. These like for real.
We trying to get sponsored.
Yeah, we trying to get motherfucking sponsored, but I mean at the end of the day, man, you know, bookings, features, shows, you know what I'm saying? Call Big Mike, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, fucking, I'll tell you Mike number right now, you know what I'm saying? He gonna tell you what it is and what the fuck it's hitting for, you know what I'm saying? 251-414-0140, or you can email him, blackembassyrecords@gmail.com, you know what I'm saying? So that's the bookings and features and shit right there. Whether if you want Sus by herself, me by myself, us to do a verse together, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. He gonna tell you what you need to do and what it's hitting for, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit go, you know? And like I said, be on the lookout for Hansel and Gretel album coming soon. We don't know when. Single, Everything Funny When You Get Money, that's coming soon. We're gonna put out a little teaser, 227 in Puerto Rico. Be on the lookout for that. Like I said, the song and me ain't doing no shows, ain't doing no features in the campaign. You know, tonight, Black Embassy Records, bitch, come sound with Black Embassy Records, we're gonna get you together.
Money being made, dope getting way, laser beam on the case.
Hoes getting slayed, but ain't get paid. Better stay out of my way. I'm on another type of time. I'm a real bitch, man. Fuck these rhymes.
Pay attention to the sign, these niggas are fold, they ain't got no spine.